Hello there, I am Tommy Taco, and welcome back to my New York Yankees franchise. What we're looking at on the screen is the Yankees budget. I was receiving notifications that we were operating in the red here, and come to find out, yes, we have a negative cash flow. We our expenditures are more than our revenue. So I went to the bank balance and I purchased in the show shop an additional $4 million because I figured, hey, that's what the Yankees would do. I'm all about winning and getting the job done, so I purchased some money for the bank with stubs, 1,000 stubs. It gave me $4 million. So I got that going for me. I don't really want to make any moves right at the moment. We do have some players that we might look at trading later in the season. But as of right now, I like the way the roster is constructed. Big league news. Blake Snell was traded from the Rays to the Pirates for Mitch Keller, Keone Keela, and another player. So he is out of the division now, and today the Yankees will be hosting the Red Sox. Chris Sale, as you can see, will be on the bump for the Red Sox. I will be pitching with Tanaka. I historically don't hit Sale very well with that quirky delivery, but we'll see if I can turn it around. Overcast day at Yankee Stadium, Tanaka and Sale. Let's check out this lineup here. And that looks like what we're going to roll with against Chris Sale, who has a minuscule .72 ERA this year. We'll go with LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Hicks, Voit, Andujar, Urshela, and Kratz. Coming up next.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's low.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Pedroia, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this one's too far inside, ball two. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
To 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 2-2 offering.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Nope.
And that misses for ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
The 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 289 is the average coming in. 11 home runs, 26 RBIs. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now that's popped up. Moreland is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Striding in, Miguel Andujar. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Looking to minimize the damage here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Andujar is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So digging in now, Rafael Devers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees are out in front 2-0. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Sale has his target. Here comes the pitch.
1-0.
LeMahieu absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ball 2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. One gone here in the Boston third. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We play 2.5. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yankees. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go to distance if he keeps this up.
This is in the air out to right. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Bogaerts, a native of the island of Aruba. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1-1. And right into the shift. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voit.
Digging in now, Luke Voit. He reached on a single in his first try. And now pitch on the way. The 1-0 home.
Nope, up there.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Moreland around first on his way for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers, smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Jose Peraza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1. He looked like a caveman swing and a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate, Eric Kratz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Up top, it's 2-0. from the stretch. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second, and bobbled out there by Pedroia.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In his career, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Verdugo backing up on it. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Yanks strand a pair through 5, all even at 2-2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. And he struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Split-fingered fastball there inside 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 3-0 pitch. Popped up. Voit is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
3-0 to him now. taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The left fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-1 to count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. In now, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Into the box, Luke Voigt. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Sale into the windup. Here it is on 2-0. This is skied out toward right. Chasing after it is Verdugo, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Torres brings it in.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Digging in and looking for more, Gio Urshela. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Devers fields it cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Eric Kratz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Now a hard liner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside. 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3. And here's Here's Jose Peraza. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And again, he's got himself a base hit, make it 3 for 3. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches. Darwinzon Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Giving them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set and the pitch. Hernandez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
It especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. Aaron Hicks comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
On a line, that's a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 57, Chad Green.
All set for the start of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0 for his career in this matchup. He's only one. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-0.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
The pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Zach Britton enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 53. Zach Britton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now batting, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the. Josh Taylor comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 29.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, Eric Kratz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. In there, strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Brandon Workman is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Torres will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he is out at the plate, taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead there are now 2 away.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
Here's the first pitch. 4-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ball game.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
That evens it up 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Just hung in there on that one. A 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get by his outstretched arm, and there's your ball game. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Yeah, that ninth inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Zach Britton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to please get home safely.